And coronavirus is not in Nigeria. It is all political strategy. Like if you're a political scientist or whatever, then you must know that this isn't real. They told us that an Italian man was infected, yet they didn't show the Italian man. Then my name is Racheal, and on this channel I film about relationship, lifestyle, marriages, love, faith, and every other thing in between. If this is your first time of watching, welcome. Welcome. And just in case this isn't your first time of watching, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before I go deep into today's conversation, I need to tell you guys something. I'm the convener of Open Up on Instagram. Please check out my page on Instagram. It's openup_. On that page I discuss relationship and lifestyle. It is not just a personal page where I just get to snap pictures and upload. No, I discuss relationship and lifestyle and every other thing that is just sweet things. And just in case you are going through anything, be it your relationship, your personal life, just anything at all, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram. I'll put everything you need to know about reaching me personally in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out when you're done watching this video. Thank you. So guys, as you can tell by the title, you already know what is about to go down, right? Like you're seeing the title and you're wondering, you're like, okay, how does she ask for us? Like, yo, is she even a medical doctor? Why is she talking about coronavirus? Anyways, I'm not a medical doctor, and I feel like I don't need to be a medical doctor before I can actually talk about coronavirus. Like, yo, this is something that is affecting us, like all of us that were in this aye, all of us, and there are some things I've actually noticed about it, like not the virus, because I've not really gotten I've not had this close contact with anyone that's contacted the virus, but the few things I've actually read online and the things I've been seeing, people's reaction, they're just the things I want to discuss today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and be sure to drop your comments. I would also love to hear your own point of view. Drop your comments, like this video and endeavor to share this video. So back to what I wanted to say. We all know that the virus came from China. What we had was that it came from China, and it came from this that the virus, there are some animals that were infected by the virus, and when you slaughtered the animals and sold them, from that selling of animals to human beings consuming the animals, then animals pass the virus to humans, so that's just the origin of the virus. And initially when we all heard about the virus, we were feeling like, okay, maybe it's just going to be a China thing, or maybe it's just going to be white thing. Yes, initially we felt like it was going to be just the white thing, because we're hearing about this virus affecting those that are in the abroad, in the but it didn't come here. So we started feeling like, okay, maybe it's just the white thing, maybe it has nothing to do with us. But unfortunately it's got to Nigeria. Now it's in Nigeria. With what I heard, as of this morning, I heard that there are 35 cases or thereabouts. That is 5 cases, though 2 have been discharged, but we still have like maybe 33 cases. So and when it got to Nigeria, our government felt like, okay, in order to curtail this, let's reduce all the social gathering and everything. But I don't know why we have a problem with that. This is exactly where I am going to. Nigerians, we are just this set of religious folks, right? We feel like we are the most righteous and out, but yet we are not. Okay, they are saying reduce social gathering, in order to curtail this virus. See, they're not trying to see. I think what most people are actually getting wrong is that maybe they feel like, okay, reduce social gathering means you've gotten the virus. No, the fact that they're saying you should reduce social gathering, they're just trying to control it. You have to note that staying indoor is simply the best way to control the spread of the virus. Like, okay, if we've gotten 33 people that are affected, the way this virus is, okay, let's say maybe if one person has the virus You will not know until after 14 days. So imagine if that one person has been going out, meeting with friends and families, going to churches, going to different places. What is going to happen? The person will keep passing the virus, and even those people would not know until after 14 days. Like it takes just one person after the virus started from one person, right? So from one person, the virus will just start spreading. And now they are telling us, okay, in order for that not to happen, they don't stay at home. Like, just stay in your house. And whatever you want to do it from home. And if peradventure you are going out, make sure you wash your hands, use your sanitizers, just do all these good things to prevent yourself. Maybe use your mask. You know what I'm talking about now. We must have been seeing all these things, but it is just so difficult for most people. We are feeling like, okay, they are trying to cage us. They are this. There was even something I saw this yesterday on my WhatsApp status. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. Someone was saying, coronavirus is not in Nigeria. It is all political strategy. Like, if you're a political scientist or whatever, then you must know that this is real. And when I read it, I was like, really? Did you just say this, brother? Like, no, this isn't the time to start debating if this thing is in Nigeria or not. Like, they are reporting to us, they are telling us that this is what is happening, and someone can actually sit somewhere to say, okay, this thing is not in Nigeria, they're just trying to bobo us. Really? Wait, hours do you want them to prove to you that it is in Nigeria? You felt like, okay, maybe it is until you get infected, or maybe a family of yours gets infected, right? See, I feel like the level of ignorance in this part of the world is just too much. It's too much. Like, how can you say that coronavirus is political strategy? Like, we are in the age of enlightenment, but yet some people are still behaving as if they are still in this iron cage, like you're being caged by something. You need to be enlightened. They are saying, okay, there is this outbreak of this virus. In order to protect yourself, why don't you stay indoors, watch your hands? And you're saying, oh, it is a political strategy. Okay, why don't you? You're on your home. Then the second thing that I actually want to talk about in this virus is the faith, the religious side of it. Ever since the outbreak of this virus, I've seen a couple of churches, a couple of vigils, organized in order to fight the virus. Trust me, they are all good things, because as a matter of fact, I'm also a Christian, and whenever there is anything I am going through, the next thing I resort to is God. I pray to him and do all sort of things. But one thing I do not understand is why most of this this thing are feeling like, okay, this is God's way of like trying to end the world, and in order to fight this, what we should do is to keep organizing vigils, like keep going to church. Like, what is wrong with people? They are telling you not to go to church. It is for your own sake. Nobody is trying to belittle whatever you believe in, but why don't you worship from your house? Okay, like yesterday, now there is this church very close to my house, and we were praying. The prayer point for like 3-4 hours. What I kept on hearing was, I'm going to be saying it in Yoruba because they said it in Yoruba. What they were just repeating was, Oluwa, má jẹ́ kí corona kó mi lẹ́rù lọ. Oluwa, má jẹ́ kí corona kó mi lẹ́rù lọ. I'm like, what is all this? Fine, I am not saying you shouldn't pray about it. It is good to pray about it. But why aren't these religious leaders enlightening people, like telling them what to do? They are saying you shouldn't gather, but yet we still have more than 100 people. Fine, the Lord said in times of tribulations, in any rough period, basically, is going to be there for us, and your faith is what will make you in. I know about all the scriptures, but the same Bible also says that when there is wrath, when there is tribulations, like you should lock your doors. In the book of Isaiah, I'll put that passage for you guys to see. I'll put it on the screen that you should lock your doors, stay indoors till this wrath is over. So what is wrong with people? Why are you not following what the Bible is saying? They're just reading one place and not reading the other place. This thing, there is an outbreak of virus, right? That same Bible you also believe in, told us that when there is an outbreak, or when there is this Ibinu alone that you are seeing, when Oluwa is about to call people lerulo, then you should stay indoor till it is over. Like, is that so difficult for most people to understand? Churches, fine. Okay, there was one thing someone was saying yesterday. She was like, Koshati de Ondo State, Kashima Gbadra. Yes, I believe so much in prayers. I believe so much that whatever you ask of your Father is what is going to give unto you, as it is written in the book of Matthew 7:7. He said you should ask and it shall be given unto you. But remember that same Bible that said we should ask and it shall be given unto us also said we should walk and pray. In this case, which work are you working? The work you are going to be working is to keep your hands clean, always sanitize your hands, stay indoor. That is the work you're going to be working in. Then you also pray. Use prayer for in this times of tribulation, but also do the things you're expected to do. I don't understand. People are just so difficult. People are really, really difficult. We have different beliefs about these things, and it is trust me, it is more than annoying. Actually, it is more than annoying. Like, you just see people come out with their own version of the story. You see people come out with different explanations to what is happening, and you see people holding on to different things. I'm like, what on earth is going on? Okay, like a few days ago, I watched a pastor on Instagram, where it was talking about, I'll probably insert the clips. It was saying, okay, corona is not in Nigeria, and he said they told us that an Italian man was infected, yet they didn't show us the Italian man.
They told us that one Italian man brought it, the Italian man we didn't see.
Then it was like, how can corona come to Nigeria when there is is it kineko anointing?
What do you mean by coronavirus when there are corrosive anointing?
Yes, I agree. I subscribe to that. Like, okay, how can corona come to the anointed? But if the anointed is not staying indoor, if the anointed is not doing what the anointed should do, then corona will catch the person. Like, why are these pastors not telling us to stay indoor, watch your hands, and you still that church? I'm going to insert that clip, but definitely not all the clip, but I'm just going to insert maybe few seconds from the clip. That church, you need to see the way people were screaming and keying into that. It is all good. I'm not saying you shouldn't key into that, but I'm also saying you should be cautious. Do you know who is carrying that corona in that church that you are? You don't know.
Special prayer sections are being held these days for coronavirus. I want to tell us that thing is not in Nigeria. That is fallacy. It cannot. How can it survive here? Coronavirus against corrosive anointing can't survive here. Can't survive here.
So I feel like we should all be informed, and this isn't the time to start discarding everything they are telling us to do, all in the name of, okay, I'm a believer. Then the third thing I'm going to be talking about is also the fear of corona. See, the Bible made us to understand that the fear of God is the beginning of knowledge, but yet people just seem to fear corona more than they fear God. Well, I'm not going to say I have an issue with that, because I don't even want to go into anything that will start making you feel like, okay, is she here to preach or something like that? No, I'm not going deep into that today. I feel like the way social media has actually portrayed this whole thing is even making it scarier than it used to be. Okay, just yesterday, was it yesterday or a day before yesterday, there was this voice note that was going around on WhatsApp, and when I listened to it, the guy was just saying all sort of things like, okay, Nigeria, we don't have enough equipment, we don't even have the money to buy the things, and I might probably insert maybe 15 or 10 seconds of the clip, and that alone actually made people panic. A lot of people were panicking because I was seeing it on people's status like, hey, Nigeria, oh, we don't have enough equipment, oh, these things going to wipe us out, oh, this, that, oh, all of these things. And there are just a bunch of other things that people have been seeing online, and it's been creating this fear in us. Go to Twitter, guys, go to Twitter and start reading. Just type that hashtag COVID-19, you start seeing a whole lot of things. All of a sudden, everybody seems to have a friend or know someone that is working in WHO. All of a sudden, everybody seems to have a friend that is in China. All of a sudden, everybody just it is very crazy. It is very, very crazy. Now, I'm here to tell you not to give in to those things. Do not even give in to those things, because they'll start instilling this fear in you. See, as a matter of fact, I know quite alright that you should watch your hands, stay indoor, and I'm also aware that if you have any disease, maybe you've been suffering from any sickness, let me not say disease, maybe any sickness, they said like maybe asthma and maybe diabetes and a bunch of other things, then you're going to be like, it's really going to be difficult for your immune system to fight this thing. But then again, if you're actually in this shoe, like if you're in this position, like maybe if you've been suffering from all these things and you stay indoor, like you stay indoor, you wash your hands, you're staying away from people, then how is it going to catch you? Like the message they're sending to us on social media is quite alarming, that a lot of people are getting scared. Today they will just, like, I'm here to tell you, do not subscribe to what you see on social media, because personally I feel like social media is actually there to like even exaggerate things, like, you know, paint this picture, give you this graphical this thing of something that is not even existing. Yo, don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not saying coronavirus is not existing, but I'm just saying the rate at which social media is making it seem it is not that bad. You know, it is not that bad. Just be informed. That is the most important thing. Be informed, read, go online, read. I'm not saying go to Twitter or go to Instagram to read. I am saying you should go online to read the things you should do to stay safe. And lastly, for as many as those that are in countries that have been locked down as a result of this coronavirus, and those that have lost their job, my prayers are with you. I pray that the good God we both serve, or the good God I serve, will help us. That's this situation will help us, will come to our rescue, and, you know, help us to like help those that are looking for the vaccines for this virus. And I pray that the Lord will comfort each and every one of us, and let us all stay safe. Let us all stay safe, please. Either it is in Nigeria or not, it has nothing to do with you playing safe. You know, wash your hands, and try not to do handshake. If you don't shake someone, trust me, it's not going to kill you. Reduce the rate at which you shake and hug people, and just in case there is any more coughing or sneezing around you, try to stay far away from them, because I read that the virus actually enters through the mouth, the ears, and I think the eyes. I think it's the mouth, the nose, and the ears. So please make sure you cover your mouth, your nose, and your ears. That is when you are outside, and also endeavor to stay safe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your friends, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up, drop your comment, and if there's anything you feel like, oh, she should also address this thing and I didn't talk about it, you can drop it in the comment section. And just in case you have anything you would love to tell me personally, please reach me via my email. It is in the description box. Check it out, and be sure to check my page out on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Come back here next week Saturday for another video from me. Thank you. Animals pass the virus to them to humans.